Deja vu.
Are you feeling sad? Do you need to laugh like a maniac and become the next Joker? Then here are 10 romance comedy animes that will make your ribs hurt from laughing. This time I tried to include many new romance anime series so we don't have to repeat those good old shows over and over again. So keep laughing, press the subscribe button, and let's get to the video. Wait, you're still laughing, right? Number 10. Taisho Otome no Otogi Banashi.
私、名をゆずきと申します。玉彦様のお嫁さんになるためにまかりこしました。
Why not start this list with the most recent romance comedy anime? Yeah, this anime got released this season, and once again shows how one depressed boy can smile again after meeting the cute girl that landed on his doorstep. No need to say, this is one of those sad boy, cheerful girl love stories that everyone likes to watch once in a while. My attention first went to this from the manga, which does a great job of showing the inner struggles of the character. Yeah, I know this is labeled as a comedy anime, and while there are plenty of comedy skits, there's also some genuine emotional tension going around the story. At times it's funny, at times it's depressing, but one thing I can assure you is that whenever you see this waifu, the entire anime is going to be way more wholesome than you expected. Number 9. Duke of Death and his Maid.
触ってみたいですか?
I spoke about this in my best romance anime compilation of 2021 as well, and I'll have to say that even though the visuals look like the creator of X-Arm suddenly thought to direct a romance anime, the characters and the story are what makes this actually interesting. For the first time, I've realized that the main working formula for a good romance comedy anime is the characters, their personalities, and their relationships, because those are what help us to be engaged in the story. And the Duke of Death and his Maid definitely had some great characters that you can instantly fall in love with. We've got our innocent little Duke and the overly charismatic Maid who likes to pull innocent jokes on our weird boy. Come on, tell me a better combination for romance comedy anime. Number 8. Actually, I am. When I say this show has a main female character who is dumb as Aqua and the whole story revolves around vampires and aliens, you're probably gonna think, this doesn't sound like a romance comedy anime. But this anime loves to throw our main character into mind-bending situations and let us witness his reaction. For example, right at the start of the first episode, this guy realizes that his crush is a vampire who likes to talk to shadows. I know, it's not the best day my man had. And now the female Aqua 2.0 asks him to keep a secret, but the show ain't gonna let Asahai off the hook that easily. Cause the show to throw all of these characters packing all these mysteries and secrets. Keeping quiet makes death seem all the more relaxing. Number 7. Kanojo Mo Kanojo.
振りたくなんかないとはいえ彼女のことも裏切れないだからもし許されるなら
Alright, come on. I had to include this in the list. If you have watched the anime, go read the manga, because the manga is way funnier. I know this has the typical harem premise and doesn't focus much on the romance, but come on, who can blame? This guy gets 4 girls into his house and now needs to survive the repercussions of being a harem protagonist. Yeah, you heard that right. Basically, the story of this is how one energetic guy who already has a girlfriend gets another girlfriend, and being the dumb idiot with 0 IQ, he decides to date both at once. Once again, this can only happen in anime, and Japan is the only country bold enough to make stuff like this. But come on, that's why we love Japan. It gives us all the things we cannot get from Western shows. Number 6. Science fell in love, so I tried to prove it.
まず好きの定義とは何だ? 氷室は何を証拠に俺を好きだと判定した?
Are you a scientist? Do you want to go work for NASA? Then solve the science behind love. What exactly is the chemical equation behind love? Is it H2O plus carbon dioxide and oxygen at once? Or should you add some sodium sulfate and mix it with phosphorus and feed it to your crush? Science Fell in Love explores the scientific side of love in a really funny way. Yeah, this anime is set around 2 scientists from Saitama University, as they have made it their mission to try and solve the mystery of love. If you want to be a scientist, then it is compulsory to watch this anime because it shows how crazy you can get if you try to dive into too much science. Okay, Okay, no offense to any of my subscribers who want to be scientists. You guys are the best. Number 5, The Way of the Househusband. Alright, let's kick off all teenagers whose hormones are running wild and instead focus on a house husband who just needs to live peacefully while completing his daily chores. Netflix and anime is a strange formula that sometimes works and sometimes doesn't, but The Way of the House Husband definitely feels like something done right. Instead of all those comedy high school cliches, this time we've got one man who just wants to be a good husband by doing all daily chores. Yes, this includes cooking, driving, and looking grim while thinking about what to do next. Unlike many other romance comedy animes, this one doesn't stray away from what it wants to establish, and at the end of the day, if you go here to expect a romance comedy anime, then I can assure you that you will find a romance comedy anime. Wait, the comedy might be sometimes overtaken by the romance, so be careful. Number 4, Osamake, rom-com where the childhood friend won't lose.
春、私のことそんな風に思ってくれてたんだ。何照れてるの?
Normally, in most romance anime, the childhood friend is always kicked away to give position to the newly appeared love interest. But this time, the childhood friend is going to make sure she doesn't lose. Our protagonist Suharu Maru is an average high school student who rejected his childhood friend Kuroha Shida for the school idol Shirokusa Kachi, but soon finds out that she has a boyfriend. Now, he should team up with his childhood friend and get revenge on the school idol. And turns out, it isn't as easy as he thought. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is your revenge story, but with less revenge, more harem, and more comedy. This is the perfect popcorn romance show you can watch while sitting on your couch and wondering what to do with your life. Number 3, Recovery of an MMO Junkie.
すいません、資金ください。なんですとどうぞどうぞ。
This time, we have a female NEET, and don't turn off your computers because this isn't weird. I know we've seen only male characters as NEETs in Japanese media, but this time Japan said, heck, let's go with gender equality. Yeah, all this girl needs to do to pass her time is to play games, eat, sleep, and repeat until her possible death. But fate isn't that kind to her. This is where she meets another player in a local supermarket, and then they say hello to each other and go on their separate ways. Okay, just kidding. Turns out fate has more in store for these two than just meeting at the supermarket. So how will our MMO junkie recover at the face of true love? Watch the anime and find out, or go be a NEET yourself and watch the episode summary on Wikipedia. Number 2, Senpai ga Uzai Kohai no Hanashi.
武田先輩は悪くないのにどうしてムカムカするんだろう。私のサンタそんなに変だった？
変じゃない、全く。
Here comes the tsundere. No, just a tsundere isn't enough. Let's make her extra short, decrease that self-confidence a little, and also make sure to give a guy to cheer her up. Yup, once again, this is about a tsundere with anger management issues finally getting a boyfriend and living happily ever after. Or I think they live happily ever after, because I haven't read the manga yet. This also happens in the workplace, so this means you don't need to worry about all those annoying high school girls who has regular high school problems. This anime is getting released this season. Yeah, that's right. That means it's getting released right now. So pause the video and go watch the anime. Oh wait, just make sure you watch this video to the end too. Number 1, Oresuki.
Oh, deja vu.
Now don't confuse this with Urashura, because that's a completely different romance anime. Welcome to a comedy anime where every character is an evil bastard. The main character is a Machiavellian, his best friend is a Machiavellian, his childhood friend is a Machiavellian, and even his crush is a Machiavellian. So basically, this anime has an IQ level high enough to bring Einstein down from the heavens. If anyone asks me the success formula of Oresuki, I'd say it's the comedy and its plot twists. Yep, this anime focuses less on the harem tag and more on the other tags. The comedy at times is brilliant, but other times too cliche. But the main character definitely stands out from the others due to his funny personality. I know, what would happen if Kazuma landed on a high school anime? Our main character might not exactly be like Kazuma in some aspects, but this guy definitely knows how to insult girls who slap him in the back.
おはようひまわり。
てなボケが。
何？